Hey, this is Mark with Circle of the Dark Mother. Today we're going to talk about Lilith and Samhain. Sabbats. The 8 Sabbats are feast days that follow the solar calendar. This set of holidays is typical in most pagan traditions. In this video, I will discuss Samhain from a Lilith perspective, and this is the last of this series because this is the 8th holiday. I am doing this because I know there are a lot of pagans who work with Lilith. She is from one of the first recorded pagan traditions in Sumeria, back as far as recorded as far back as like 4500 BC. And they did use astronomy and such, so this would be very in line. Of course, the names would be different, but this is a way to modernly work with her in these holidays. If you want to know more about the aspects of Lilith, we have a video called Lilith's Aspects on this channel, and they are discussed in depth in my book, Embodying Lilith, a Gnostic Kabbalah of Lilith. Samhain, date October 31st, aspect of Lilith, Lilith the Elder, color black and orange, and the theme, assisting the dead toward peace. The theme, Samhain takes place on October 31st and is considered a feast of the dead in the Gnostic Kabbalistic tradition. As October turns to November, the sacred time of Samhain, Festival of the Dead, arrives. Samhain means summer's end and is pronounced Samhain in Gaelic or Samhain in Welsh. Samhain is a celebration of the end of the harvest and the start of the coldest half of the year. Samhain also heralds beginnings of the spiritual new year. For Gnostic Kabbalists, this Feast of the Dead is focused on helping all spirits to move on, either to their next incarnation or move on to their afterlife. The aspect of Lilith for this Sabbat is Lilith the Elder. If you remember from previous videos, this aspect of Lilith is the supernal mother who ushers in our enlightenment and liberation. Elements. Because this Sabbat is about the dead, things of darkness and death could be used. Black candles are best, with other black or orange items for the altar and around the temple. For Samhain, a ritual to assist spirits that are trapped in the material world is an amazing ritual. This ritual guides the participants through a process of emotionally linking with the dead and assisting them to see that they are loved, accepted, and whole. Then they are in place of choice to stay in the world or move to whatever is next for them. Ritual and magic. As stated, a ritual for the dead is a great idea for this Sabbath. Some ideas for ritual are focusing on trapped spirits, helping the spirits to feel joy and happiness, helping spirits to move on, protection for spirits alive and dead. Workings that are very appropriate are ritual to help spirits feel whole and accepted, celebration of life and death, protection ceremony for all beings alive and dead. The big thing, as always, is be creative, use whatever tradition you work with, whatever works for you, and blend these ideas into your theme. Thanks. Hopefully that was helpful. And again, this is the last in this series, but of course, more videos to follow on other topics.